I'm going to take you on a banjo walk. We're going to play a little bit of banjo signal here in Show Low, Arizona. We're going to go down to the deuce of clubs. Is very much about living a balanced life. Wait, I gotta adjust myself here. We got this contraption going on, and it all has to do, a little bit of it has to do with balance, and also some of it has to do with having the right equipment, and today I just don't have the right equipment. Well, kind of. We're taking you on a banjo walk, introducing to you the principle of the destination banjo walk, used specifically almost for learning new songs. It's been very influential. The reason I'm learning the banjo is because of a very accomplished banjo player in the Valley of Phoenix. His name is Howard Anderson. He wants to learn the fiddle, so he comes and visits with us on Tuesday. Comes a little bit early, and I do too, and we get to have a banjo lesson. That's how I'm learning the banjo. If it wasn't for his desire to learn the fiddle, I wouldn't be learning the banjo. And I'm gonna also play for you a song called Clinch Mountain Backstep, which I have great affinity to this song because we play it in our bluegrass band, the Red Mountain Bluegrass Band. I've been fortunate to be a member of since 2005 about, and the way I got into it is from my mentor, Lyman Keeley. Met him about 1980 at Tri-City Mall. Old Time Fiddler Association had a, there we go. I had to adjust my computer cord that's attached to the contraption. It's attached to my belt to live a balanced life today. It's very important. And so Lyman Keeling took me under his wing, and he took time and courage and interest in me to introduce me to the Red Mountain Bluegrass Band. Changed my life. Because of them, we got published in a couple articles, Mesa Tribune, one with the band, and one of them, because we had a connection, they came to do an article about my family, 2007. The article was titled "Soft Water Runs in Family's Veins," and as we're communicating with clients every week, I'd probably send that article out as attachment about 20 times, posted everywhere. It's a great honor of my family's history in the soft water business in the Valley of the Sun. Phoenix, Arizona, East Valley, Mesa. Now I'm going to play for you a song called the Clinch Mountain Backstep, and also because of this great band, I'm going to also give credit to the Destination Banjo Walk to a great man named Dr. Ralph Heap. He's the one that started it. I can't take credit for it, but I'm going to push it forward, Ralph. You got to be with me on this. We're going to make Destination Banjo Walk really mean something. Okay, here we go. It's called Clinch Mountain Backstep. Because the Red Mountain Bluegrass Band, I got to meet Dolly Parton. She was standing right here by my side. And also V, my mate. We got to put our hands around her waist, and she's a nice lady. I hope she gets to hear this and tell her we love Dolly Parton. We love Dolly. Here we go, Clinch Mountain Backstep. It's a great song. I want to play this song in honor of a great man named Don Cooper. He helps us with a very important aspect of our company, and he did something for us really nice with the extra mile for us, and got us some very important critical information, along with the support of a great lady I get to work with every day for 20 years now. One of the greatest honors of my life. Get a little choked up. And she, along with Don Cooper, got together and got some real important information. Having good information and critical information running a small family business is really important, and they got together great. They worked great together and got us some real important information. And I give Don credit for the very first Destination Banjo Walk, because he asked me one time, I told him I was playing the banjo, this was just recently, and he said, gosh, I'd like to hear that. So Don, this section of the Clinch Mountain Backstep is for you. Don Cooper. people that come along in our lives in a small family business that help us survive another day. And Don Cooper, you're one of those. Now I want to tell you the story about this place here. We needed a place to stay here in beautiful Show Low. And so I get online and I see the name Wyndham. Okay, let me adjust my contraption here. Okay, I see the name Wyndham and I thought, well, my mate V will approve of this place for sure because it has the name Wyndham. So we get here and it turns out it's this place here. And I looked over at V and I kind of, she had kind of a chagrined look on her face and well, so here's how the story goes. So I went in to confirm my reservation, and as I'm walking out, I see a picture of somebody that I'm familiar with. His name is Muhammad Ali, and so the lady from behind the counter, she's about 74 years old. She's still working, and God bless her. And she came and engaged me. She was friendly and told me about the story of Muhammad Ali. He was up here training at the airport, and he became friends with the owner of this establishment. And now I want to tell you a little bit. Small family business is really important for America, and this is a great small family business that was around for a long time, and I want to tell you a little history of it. And then I'm going to play another song for you, and I'm going to tell you the history of Show Low. So bear with me on this, but this is a family story about American dream. In 1942, Arlie and Verdi Maxwell drove to Holbrook, Arizona, and took out a loan for $6,000 to purchase Show Low Cafe. To Arlie, who worked for the Department of Transportation, and Verdi, a mother of two, this felt like they were borrowing the equivalent of $1 million. They did not have much money, but they put their hearts and souls into their new little cafe. Verdi was the only cook, so armed with her very own recipes, went to work for 16 hours a day, while their daughter, Imogen, waited tables. They even had to haul in their own water. Their son, Marlon, pumped gas at 2 pumps in front of the cafe, and Arlie continued to work for the state. Within a few years, they expanded to a larger cafe and added on 11 cabins, which are the buildings west of the property. Okay, I'm going to show you the 11 cabins right here. There's the 11 cabins. They built a small house that served as the office and lobby, now the Maxwell Hair Shop. They called their motel Show Low Auto Art Court. Arlie, no longer at ADOT, worked alongside his family, hired more help, and in 1962 expanded the cafe into a coffee shop, dining room, and lounge, now JB's, and added 81 units to the motel. They called their new establishment the Maxwell House. They served as many aspects in the community and continued to buy properties and expand. In 1990, their grandchildren bought a franchise and changed the name to Days Inn Show Low. All of this from 12 stools, 3 tables, and 2 gas pumps. So I go in last night to register, and I hear this cacophony upstairs, and they have a little happening bar. And so we went and hung out and drank our Diet Cokes and played pool, and we just had a great time. So this is a great place to be. It's called the Days Inn at Show Low, and come in and see Ali's picture. And now I'm gonna play for you a couple of my first songs, and this was Howard Anderson taught me this first song, and then the other one he taught me a very complicated song, and I asked him, why are you teaching me this complicated song? Because he said, if you learn the basics, everything else will follow. And that's what we find about learning this music. We spend our lives looking for people that want to play with us, play music. We provide the instrument, we sponsor a couple lessons, we spend a lot of time trying to find the why. Why does somebody want to do this? Well, some people carry this dream with them all their lives, and they never get a chance to connect the dots. And that's what we're trying to connect the dots. Anybody that has a dream that wants to play a musical instrument, we would love to help you no matter where you are in the world. We'll get a musical instrument to you free of charge, and we'll sponsor a couple lessons. Wherever you are, there's somebody that plays what you want to play, and we'll pay them to teach you. And then we figure, if you really want to learn this, if you really want to do this like we're doing now with the destination walks, we want this to be a big deal. It is a big deal for us, but we want it to be a big deal we want to find people that they wanted a big deal in their lives. That's what we want. So here's the first song that Howard taught me. It's a famous song called Cripple Creek.